Hello, lovely people. Welcome to Little English World. Today, we are going to learn English through a fascinating story called The King's Question, a test of character, through which we will perceive what is greater, knowledge or conduct. So get cozy, relax, and let's dive into the tale while improving our English skills. Let's begin. The King's Question, a test of character. In the kingdom of Ashura, where the sun dipped into the horizon and painted the sky with hues of crimson and gold, King Ratan ruled with wisdom and justice. He was known for his commanding personality, enthralling beauty and compassion, and his people loved him for it. Among his trusted advisors was a revered priest named Ravindra, a man of great knowledge and impeccable character. The king held the priest in high esteem, often rising from his throne to greet him with respect. One day, as the priest visited the palace, the king asked,
Respected Ravindra, I've often pondered a question. Is it knowledge that truly makes a person great, or is it their conduct?
The priest smiled thoughtfully and replied,
Your Majesty, this is a profound question. Give me a few days to ponder, and I'll provide an answer that might surprise you.
The king nodded, and the priest departed. Days passed, and the priest began to subtly test the king's values. He allowed merchants to pay reduced taxes, citing obscure loopholes, and occasionally took small, valuable items from the palace treasury, claiming they were for the kingdom's benefit. The king's officials and guards noticed these irregularities but remained silent, fearing the priest's influence. As the king became aware of these actions, he felt a growing sense of unease. When the priest visited the palace again, the king remained seated, his expression stern. The priest, anticipating the king's reaction, bowed respectfully but noticed the change in the king's demeanor.
Your Majesty, I see you're displeased.
The priest said, and the king, incandescent with rage, roared,
You deceitful person, how could you betray me so ruthlessly? I'm shocked you'd do something so morally reprehensible.
Finally, unraveling the motive behind his unconscionable action, the priest said,
I must confess, I've deliberately taken actions that might seem unbecoming. But I did so to illustrate a point. I wanted to show you whether a person's conduct is greater or knowledge. Earlier, you honored me for my knowledge and character. You would rise from your throne to greet me, showing respect. But when you perceived my actions as unbecoming, your respect waned. You remained seated, and you raised your voice in anger and expressed your displeasure for my conduct, not considering how much knowledgeable person I am.
The king's eyes widened as understanding dawned.
You are saying that my respect for you was not just because of your knowledge, but also because of your conduct. When your actions changed, my perception of you changed too.
The priest smiled and nodded.
Exactly, Your Majesty. You're used to respect me not just because of my knowledge but also because of my conduct. And the moment my conduct changed, your perception about me also changed, and you couldn't see me in the same light. My knowledge was with me before doing all unethical activities, and it is with me even now, after my immoral acts. But, as soon as you came to know about my dishonest, immoral conduct, you lost respect for me. Knowledge is essential, but it's our actions that demonstrate our true character. Conduct speaks louder than words. A person's greatness is not measured solely by their knowledge, but by how they apply it in their daily life. Integrity, compassion, and honesty, these are the qualities that truly make a person great.
The king realized the priest's wisdom and acknowledged the importance of conduct. From that day forward, He emphasized the value of character in his own actions and in the governance of his kingdom. The priest's test had taught him a valuable lesson, one that would shape his decisions and relationships with his people. As the king and the priest continued to work together, the kingdom prospered, and the people lived in harmony. The king's respect for the priest grew even deeper, not just for his knowledge but for his wisdom in teaching the importance of conduct. Hope you enjoyed having an intellectually stimulating leaf of King Ratan Singh Shekhawat and royal priest Ravindra's story.